Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Chatflow. Today we are going to learn how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for your archival service business. While running an archival service business, I get a lot of inquiry about digitization, pricing, pickup and whatnot. Replying each person individually would be a time-consuming hectic task. That's where Pabbly Chatflow make a huge difference. When users send a message, it automates your task and save your valuable time. If you want to know how to create this amazing chatbot for your own business, then let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. In this video, I will show you how to create WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. This chatbot will automatically respond to people's inquiry, collect their details and guide them through the inquiry process. So let's get started. As you can see, I have already built this chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. Let me show you its real-time working. For that, I need to open WhatsApp web and over here, I will type a key message. For example, hey. As soon as I have entered my message, I got a response reply which welcomed me, and with that they have given me few action buttons. According to my requirement, I can choose any of them. Let's say I want to see about pricing and packages. As soon as I have clicked on action button, I got a response reply where they have informed me about all the packages and their pricing. Let's now click on digitize documents. After clicking on digitize document, in which they have asked me about the document I want to digitize. Let's say I want to digitize my photographs. For that, I will enter photographs, and here I got another question in which they have asked me about the quality. Let's say I want to digitize in cloud and USB. I will enter. As you can see, I got a response reply that says, a team will contact you and send you personalized digitization plan. So yes, as you can see, this chatbot is replying me within seconds, that too without any manual effort. That is the power of Pabbly Chatflow. If you want to know how to create this amazing chatbot for your own business, then let me guide you further. For that, you need to open new tab and type pabbly.com/chatflow. As soon as you search this, you will be landed on pabbly.com page. Over here, you can see there are two different options, sign up for free and sign in. If you are a new user, you can click on sign up for free. As I am existing user, I will click on sign in. As soon as I sign in, I will be landed on all Pabbly app page. Over here, you can see there are 7 different applications, out of which today I am working with Pabbly Chatflow. As soon as you will click on Access Now button, you will be redirected to the dashboard page. Here, you can add and manage all your WhatsApp numbers in one place using Pabbly Chatflow. To add your WhatsApp number, you need to click on top right corner named by Add WhatsApp Number. Inside this, you can see there are two options, WhatsApp Connect and Manual Token Connect. In Manual Token Connect, you need to enter Meta Access Token, phone number ID, WhatsApp Business Account ID manually. But in WhatsApp Connect, you just need to verify Meta Business Manager account and link your WhatsApp business account with it. Not only that, there are many more features on dashboard. Let's see each feature individually. Below dashboard, there is inbox option where you can manage chats without opening WhatsApp separately. After inbox, there is contact option where you can create new contact and manage according to your requirement. After that, there is team queue section where you can assign different tasks to different team members. After that, we have template section where you can create customized template. Below that, there is broadcast section where you can send mass message to bulk of customer with customized template. After that, we have Flow, which is a powerful tool to create chatbot. Below Flow, there is AI assistant, setting and get help. If you want to know each feature individually, we have made separate video for that. Now, as we got to know about each feature, let's get started building this flow. For that, we need to click on Flow button and you will be landed on Flow Builder page. Over here, on the top right corner, you need to click on Add Flow button to create a new flow. After clicking on Add Flow button, you will be redirected to this page. Here, a window is opened named by Flow Start. Inside this, there are 3 key features, keywords, regex, choose template. Let's see each feature individually. Choose template is a feature where you can choose your created template to give personalized touch to your chat. Regex are the regular expression with special patterns or sequence of character used to find, match or filter specific text. Keywords are the trigger message that your customer will put while initiating a conversation. As we got to know about all 3 features, let's get started building this flow. For that, you need to give a meaningful name to your flow. As I'm making this flow for archival service, I will name it accordingly as WhatsApp chatbot for your archival service. After giving a meaningful name, I will enter my reject, which will identify what my customer is trying to say. After entering reject, I want to send my customer a welcome message with a media. For that, I will click on media button from message section and connect with my flow start. Over here, I will browse a image to make my welcome message much more attractive. As you can see, my image is uploaded successfully. After that, I will put my welcome message with few action buttons. For that, I will click on add content and select text button over here and write my message something like this. With that, I will provide few action button. For that, I will click on add button option and enter my text, talk to support. After that, I will put another action button which says digitize document. Similarly like that, I will put two more action button which says pricing and packages, schedule a pickup. After giving action button, I will give separate message for each action button. For that, let's start with digitize document. To digitize my customer's document, I need to ask them few questions. For that, I will drag and drop ask question button from action section and connect with my action button, which means as soon as my customer click on this action button, a question will be asked to them. After that, I will enter a message which will ask them a question that what they want to digitize. And over here, I have given them few options. With that, I will select my contact custom field as digitize and my format as any. Now you must be wondering from where we can add a contact custom field. For that, you need to save your flow. As you can see, I got a message that flow updated successfully. After that, come with me to the settings section. Over here, you can see a option is given named by contact custom field. As soon as you will click this, you will be redirected to this page. Here you can see I have created multiple contact custom field as per my requirement and you can create it too. Now, as you got to know how to create this contact custom field, I will resume back to my flow. For that, I will click on flow option. Okay, after knowing about what document they want to digitize, I will ask them one more question. For that, again, I'm going to drag and drop, ask question and connect with my previous question. Don't forget to connect your window with each other. Over here, I will type a message that which type of digitization they want. For that, again, I'm going to select my contact custom field as quality and format as any. After knowing each and every detail, I will send them a message. For that, I will drag and drop and select the text button from here. And I'm going to enter a message that our team will contact you and send you personalized digitized plan. And with that, I will add an action button which says talk to support. As we done putting every single detail for first action button, let's move to the second one. Our second action button is pricing and packages. For that, I have to send my customer a message about pricing and packages. For that, I'm going to drag and drop this option, select the text button and enter my message as something like this, where I have mentioned every single detail about our services with their pricing. With that, again, I'm going to add an action button which says talk to support. Now for the next action button, which is schedule a pickup, I have to ask few questions to my customer again. For that, I'm going to drag and drop ask question button over here and connect with my action button. And after that, I will enter my message. We offer doorstep pickup for your valuable archives. Please share the following. Number 1, full name. As I have asked my customer about their full name, I will select my contact custom field as name and my format as text. I have already told you how to add your contact custom field. After name, I want to know about their address as we are providing pickup service. For that, again, I'm going to drag ask question button and connect with my previous question. Over here, I'm going to type a message which says please share pickup address. And I'm going to select my contact custom field as address and format as any. Now, after address, I want to know what document they want to send. For that, again, I'm going to ask them a question, connect with my previous question and follow all the similar steps. Now I'm going to enter my message. Please share item to be collected. I'm going to select my contact custom field as item and my format as any. After knowing each and every detail about my customer, I will send them a message. For that, I'm going to drag and drop, select the text button and enter my message. Something like this, in which I tell my customer that please seal and pack your material safely so that we can pick. With that, I'm going to add an action button which says talk to support, because if our customer is having any other issue, they can Click on this button, and for that I'm going to enter a separate message. I will drag and drop and select the text button over here. I'm going to type a message, something like this, in which I will inform my customer that our expert will call them, and with that tell them our working hours. As we have also put multiple talk to support button, I will connect all that button with this message, something like this. You can even put menu button over here to make your customer return to the initial message. As you can see, I have put all the desired information that would be needed to run this chatbot for archival service business. After that, don't forget to save your flow. As soon as I have clicked on save button, I got a message that flow updated successfully. That means my flow is ready to run in real time. Not only this, you can create many more chatbots using Pabbly Chatflow. For any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. For any query, you can write us on forum.pabbly.com, and for pricing detail, you can visit this website. Now go and create your account and create your first chatbot for free. Thank you so much.